So today I am meeting up with a very special guest. I am going thrifting with Angela, who has a YouTube channel that many of you may watch. So I'm in the UK and I reached out to her and I thought we should get together and do a little shopping. And so she said yes. And so I'm meeting her in person for the first time and we're going shopping and it's gonna be so much fun. Also, look at this street. Is that not the most incredible building? So we are in the town of Derby, which is spelled Derby if you're an American. So it's definitely Derby to us, but Derby to the Brits. So that's where we are going shopping. Angela took a poll of her followers on Instagram and that's where they recommended based on where I was staying in the Midlands and where she lives. So excited. So the first stop is a charity shop, and usually in a charity shop there's only a few shelves, and there's Angela doing the good work. If I was home I would probably get this pot. It is Denby and the colors are really pretty green and I love the brown, but to bring this home, no thanks. But £6, which is a great price. So here's another piece of pottery I would love to bring back. And we were debating on whether Angela should buy it too. This is really good glazing, really good. And I love this jug-like lip, and it's only £6 again. So another piece I wish I could bring home. Now this, of course, was cute and caught our eyes because it's so pretty. And the green, and then debating plates because they're so beautiful. But I do not ship plates at all, and Angela says she doesn't love to ship plates because they're just, you know, shipping something like this is a bit of a nightmare. It's only £1.25. These are the things that a person loves to pick up, but they're just a pain in the butt in the end. So we're starting off the day with a lot of charity shops. So here are two more right next to each other, which is awesome. So you guys know I am not very familiar with porcelain pieces. I really like this. It's so pretty. I mean, it's very dusty, but it's very pretty. So that's one great thing about shopping with Angela today is she's very familiar with all of these things. So I'm going to be picking her brain on what is valuable when looking at some of these treasures and asking her how much she can sell it for too, so then I can start looking for this stuff as well. So this strange little piece is going to be my first purchase, £1.50, and I think I like it because I was in my mother-in-law's pottery studio and I was making a bunch of shell little dishes, and this is another shell. So I think I'm on a shell kick now. Maybe the fish are going and the shell theme is happening. So now we're gonna switch things up and head into some antique stores. So this is the local pottery, Royal Crown Derby pottery. And they come in so many different cute little animals. And they can be very valuable. And I just love all the pieces. Oh, look at this bird. So I, of course, love this beautiful embroidered screen. It makes me want to have a fireplace that I can put one of these in front of. My fireplace is a giant stone cabin style, so this would look ridiculous in front of it. I really want one of those beautiful stone marble ones you see in like the New York flats or the Parisian flats. That would look amazing in that environment. So we were just talking about how popular ducks are becoming. And these are so cute. So duck anything right now. People are having a duck moment. I spy some cloisonne. Angela's gonna ask a price on a bigger one of those. And then doggies for days. Brits love their dogs. It's a very pretty watercolor. Another really pretty watercolor, and I totally have seen this label before, and this guy is an oldie. So we're in another thrift store, and of course found this. So Angela's gonna get this for her booth. And then she found this book, and I found this book. The books are really good at this charity shop. And if it wasn't for the wait, I'd probably bring more home. So Angela just found this book and she said that I may have it. I think she saw the envy on my face. Oh, so look at the mushrooms. My husband is going to adore this book. So this is a concept that needs to come to the States. All pre-loved items, £2 or less. Imagine a dollar store thrift store. Who can make this happen for me? So, like almost every charity shop, we are just a shelf of decor, but there's a surprise back there. So we are now in a giant charity shop, which is great because usually we're stuck with just a shelf. And there's actually, ooh, I do like the frame on that, not the faux art, but the frame is really good. So a lot more to look at here. Here are some really lovely cross stitches. Oh my gosh, look at that one. So someone's collection must have come in. So I mean, I love butterflies.
This is some sort of needlepoint, but very small.
Yeah, so it's called, oh, actually no. See? Yeah, I thought it was cross stitch, but no, I think you're right. It's really, is it petite point?
I think it's petite point. So
that's really good. Here's a close-up of the stitching in case any of you guys can tell us, but we think it's petite point. First real brass of the day. £7 for a pair, which we both agree is a little pricey. This flower frog is lovely with the silver topper. You don't see many of these in the States. So we're debating on this beautiful, adorable strawberry lidded pot. It's only £4 and it is very sweet. It is very sweet. I have no business looking at lamps, especially in a foreign country, but I really like the stone one. Although the shade on it, terrible. These are, oh no, they're holes. I thought it was some sort of glitter. Thank God it's not glitter, but it is a sweet little stone lamp. More lamps I shouldn't be looking at. This one is really cool. And it has this big shade, which has seen better days. So would it have some like macrame fiber art on the shade, but the shape is really good. It's £27, and I definitely don't bring lamps back. But this one, oh, if I was home, it would be in my cart. So we just found a lot case of goodies, and we're gonna inquire about those hedgehogs because they're adorable. So I just spotted this, and it was giving me like mid-century Danish vibes. And when you flip it over, you can see that it's made in Denmark. And wait till I show you guys comps. And it's £3, and I will get this on the plane, so help me God. Another lamp I want. Imagine this with a very cool pleated shade. Wow. So this stool base was too good to pass up. It's £5. It unscrews, so imagine a needlepoint on top. This is not for me, because you guys know I don't need a project, but Angela thought she could maybe tackle a project, although she doesn't need a project. But, I mean, when do you find a wood stool base like this ready for a project? You never do. So at this point in the day, we decided to switch things up and go to this amazing antique mall about 20-30 minutes outside of Derby. We had already hit 6 or 7 charity shops and a couple antique stores. And honestly, I had not found as much as I would have hoped for, but charity shops, you know, they only have a few shelves, and so it's not really surprising. And Angela wanted to take me somewhere where she knew I would get a lot of footage and find a haul of stuff. And so this place totally delivered. And you're gonna see some amazing pieces that I picked up here in a second. But I wanted to let you guys know why we're kind of switching gears and why we ended up leaving Derby for this amazing place. So if you're in the area, highly recommend going. And now let's cut back to the footage. Look at this cat painting. We both want it so bad, but it's £400, so that's a bummer. But have you ever seen a better cat painting in your life? It's so good. Bring people in. Yeah, that's adorable. So it's £20. We're buying it. Well, Angela's buying it.
Yes.
It's so good. So I love this porcelain wall pocket. It's a bow and it's blue. It's $15. It's really cute. A very pretty needlepoint. The frame is a little dinged up, but it's only £12. It is a Humpty Dumpty piggy bank, £26. Never seen this before. This is why I love shopping in Europe, because you see all the brass that we don't get in the States. I love this shelf. I'm on the hunt for trinket shelves right now. And I'm really not shopping for them in Europe because they would be big to take back. This one is not too bad, and it's $13.50. So these are Staffordshire dogs with the glass eyes, and Angela said I need to make sure I look out for those because they tend to be older. So $2.25 for the pair. And look at how big they are. They are wonderful. So Angela just found these, and she, bless her heart, is not gonna get them. So they will be coming home with me. A beautiful cloisonne bowl for 56 pounds, so I won't be getting it. But I love the colors on this one. That turquoise is great. A very adorable mama baby statue. It's a really pretty wood. Like, it feels very, very soft. So this mirror is adorable. It has these sweet little baubles here. And then the best part is, look at this. It has little containers. And it has like a heart shape on the bottom. It is the sweetest mirror. It's 38 pounds, so I won't be bringing it home, but it might be the sweetest little wood mirror I've ever seen in my life. So I just pulled this fox pillow off the shelf. It's 50 pounds, but it's so, so good. The sweetest folk art rolling pin. Love that. We were both hoping that this was going to be in our budget because it's such a stunning scalloped basket. So welcome to my studio space. Now, before we get into what's going to be available for you guys versus what I'm going to keep for myself, because there's a few pieces in this haul that I'm going to keep for me, and I bet you can probably guess which ones they are. But the best two pieces that I got that day were actually gifts from Angela. So she found this adorable Kakeshi doll, and she brought it for me because she knows I collect Kakeshi dolls. And this one with the pigtails, I nearly lost it because it is so cute. I can't even. So she's gonna look amazing with my collection because I have like the pink raspberry tone painted Kakeshis. That's the one that I feature in my studio space. You guys have seen this before. I'll put an image on the screen again. She's gonna look so cute with them, so I'm very excited about this. But the thing that made me cry, and yes, I cried when she gave this to me, is this tiny miniature painting of fish and chips. And let me just tell you guys, if you're not familiar with Angela and her channel and her talent, she painted this. She painted this because she knows I have a mini art collection in my studio space, not this part, another collection on another wall. And she knows I love these Italian brass frames. And so she's just like, I want to paint something sweet for Andi's wall, which is so touching. But because she knows I collect fish and she didn't want to do a fish, but she wanted it to be fish themed. So she did fish and chips. Because I was in the UK, I'm married to a Brit, and she chose the mauve color for the flowers to match the mauve in my room. So you can see why I cried. I literally cried over this. It is amazing. And she is such a talent. I mean, it took my breath away. And I'm just like, you don't even need to sell vintage. You just need to paint every day, all day, because you are such a talent. So I was so touched. I was speechless. And so I wanted to start this haul with these two things because what I'm going to show you the rest of the haul and what you just saw is not going to top these. So sorry, you're welcome to stop watching now because, oh, those two things are amazing. I haven't even hung this in my wall, on my wall, because I love it so much. I put it near my keyboard where I do like all my editing, and every day I will hold it in my hand and stare at it lovingly. So Angela, you're probably watching this and you're probably like, oh my, but I literally will like hold it and look at it and smile at it probably for a full minute every day when I'm on my computer. Okay, so let's move on to some things that will be available for you guys. So this piece is part of a set. Now I'm gonna keep this one, but this one I'm gonna make available for you guys. And it is an absolutely stunning needlepoint. It was only 14 pounds 50. So they were each 14 pounds 50, which is a crazy price. Angela, bless her heart, she was an amazing host and she let me have a lot of the good stuff. So thank you again. So this one will be on Etsy, and then this one I'm planning to keep. This one just spoke to me so much, I have to keep it. But this one I'll make available. If I don't stare at it too much and then decide not to. No, I'm committed. I promise, I'm committed. I also got this piece of art, which I know is kind of a weird pickup because that is my finger right there. So it's definitely damaged. It was only 3 pounds, which, you know, makes sense, you know, considering the price. But damaged art is something I do sell quite often. So anytime I'm outsourcing and I find a piece of art that's old, and usually if it's like a newer piece of art that's damaged, I probably will pass it by unless, of course, it's still really good even with the damage. But old art like this that has damage, I kind of think it adds to that history and that life it had before me. And I feel like the people that buy art like this that have noticeable damage like that about the piece and are not scared by it. And when I turn it over, you're gonna see again why I picked it up, because it is an oldie. Look at that. The stretcher is super old. This is super old. The writing is insane. It has the nail details, so it's an older piece. It's just really, really cool. So definitely caught my eye. Now you could probably do some repair work because there's like patching kits that you could do, and you probably, if someone wanted to, could even try to fill it in after they patched it. I won't do that because I think it's awesome like this, but someone could, of course, do that, and you will see people repair stuff over time. So this is, I know it's kind of a weird pickup. Anytime I pick up damaged art, I know it's like not for everybody, but this one I thought was very cool. Some more art to show you. I also got this pair of florals for so cheap. I want to say it was under 5 pounds for both of them, if not like 2 pounds for the pair, or something crazy. And I just thought they were really, really lovely. I love the moody background. This frame is definitely more plasticky, but I think it's really well done and actually looks older. It doesn't look too plastic in my opinion. So the hanging mechanisms are compromised or missing, so I'll have to probably put another type of hanging mechanism on them before I sell them. But I thought they were really great, and florals is something you guys know I'm always looking for. So as soon as I kind of rehab these will be available for you guys. So the most valuable thing that I picked up during our shopping trip was the mid-century magazine rack. By far, it is Danish. It is stamped. It is so good. Thankfully, it came apart, so my father-in-law was able to dismantle it so I could flat pack it in my suitcase, which was amazing because when I bought it, I was like, oh, if this doesn't pack easy in my suitcase, I may have to leave it behind, which would have been such a bummer. So I was so grateful that he was able to take it apart and I'll be able to put it back together. I still need to do a little bit, well, I need to put it back together. I need to do a little bit of cleaning and rehabbing to make sure it's in tip-top shape before I either list it on Etsy or put it in my booth space. But I was so shocked to actually find a Danish piece in that charity shop. It was an amazing experience. I like dream of finding mid-century Danish pieces like that. It can happen when the stars align. And I was just like waiting for my day to find something like that. And apparently I had to go across the world to the UK to have my special moment. So yeah, it was so cheap and it's worth, you know, a few $100s, which was an amazing flip. And that makes bringing that piece home in my luggage worth it because that's gonna pay for basically everything else I bring into that piece of luggage. So it makes like the whole shopping day worth it. So we went into one charity shop where the books were so good. And Angela found this one. And I think when she saw my face, like, she's like, you may have it. And I'm like, thank you. Because it is amazing. And you can guess why if you watch my channel, because it's mushrooms. You guys know I love mushrooms. My husband grows the culinary mushrooms. And so we are a very happy mushroom loving family. And then look at the illustrations. They are incredible. And this is another type of book series that I would love to find in the States. And I just never seem to find these illustrated guides at all at thrift stores. And so again, I had to go across an ocean to get a book like this at a charity shop or a thrift store. So thank you again, Angela, for letting me have this. So we're gonna keep this for now at least because my husband wants to go through it and he just loves looking at the pictures and learning about some of these species and stuff. It's just a really, really cool piece. So I actually picked up something for my son, and you guys may be like, why would you buy that for your son? And I get it. He's not a very like destructive 6.5-year-old, thankfully. He is into Minecraft. Of course, we went to the Minecraft experience in London while we were there. It was very good. So if anyone is going there or lives in the UK and has kids that are interested in Minecraft or obsessed with it, that is a really great place to go. And I thought that the tickets were pretty reasonable for like the experience that you get. So anyways, I was like, oh, this looks like a mining pick or axe. And so I'm like, oh, he might like it. It's brass. It's kind of cool. And when I brought it home, I'm like, look, it's a Minecraft mining axe. And he looked at it and he's like, not really. And I'm like, so I was so excited to find something for him maybe. So it's probably for the best because I don't know if a 6.5-year-old, even one that's not very destructive or crazy, is probably not the best thing to give to them in hindsight. So this is going to be available for you guys. I'm not sure what you would do with it. I mean, it's a very cool display piece. It was, under 10 pounds. And I think, I like the etching and stuff. It's just a neat thing. It's a neat object. So someone may want it, even if my son doesn't. But yeah, I was just like, oh, Mama found something thrifting that could tie to something that he's interested in. And no, absolutely not, did not work. So the final items I wanted to show you are these ginger Staffordshire dogs. Now these are for me because I collect the ginger versions of them. They come in all different fur colors. I am trying very hard to keep my Staffordshire dog collection in check. One thing that helps that is the fact that you just do not find them here very often. But as soon as I go to the UK, they are on my mind and I am on the hunt for them. And you can usually get pretty good deals. So this was, I think, 28 pounds for the pair, which is awesome. This is my very first pair that I have ever found out and about. I do have a miniature pair of Staffordshire dogs, the ginger kind, that are so cute. Got them from Angela. When I saw them in her Instagram stories, I was like, I have to have those. And I purchased them, she shipped them to my in-laws, and they brought them to me. That's how I buy from a lot of UK dealers, is that I will actually ship the stuff to my in-laws, and bless their heart, they come to visit and they're bringing all my stuff with them. So yeah, these will be part of my collection. I have a few other one-off ginger dogs because finding a pair is almost impossible at the price point I want. And so the single ones usually are less expensive because, they're meant to be in pairs. But I like styling with them in like odd numbers. I think it looks interesting, and so I don't mind buying the singles, but I was really excited to find a pair. Okay, so those are all the items I wanted to show you. If you live in the UK or planning a trip there, I'll list down below all the places that we shopped at. That antique mall that we went to at the end of our day was amazing. It was huge, the pricing was good. I probably would have bought more things if I didn't have to keep in mind that I have a set amount of space in my luggage, which really makes shopping harder when you're like, oh, if I was home, I would buy all this stuff. And of course, no, you can't because you have to bring it home. So you have to be choosy. That's the bummer of sourcing abroad. And also knowing that when Angela and I were shopping, I was only halfway through my trip and I had 2 huge shopping sessions coming up. And I was like, I'm probably going to fill at least a suitcase and a half with that stuff. So I had to be a bit more choosy, but I will link, or rather list, every place that we went down below. So shopping with another YouTuber reseller is so much fun because you can talk about the biz and content creation and all the ups and downs of doing this online. So we had so much fun strategizing for more videos. And so we're going to do a lot more together in the future, which I'm really excited about. So this isn't the first time you're going to see her on my channel. We have a lot more coming up. Everything that's going to be available for you guys on Etsy is usually linked down below. There are going to be several videos in this UK Europe shopping series. And so this is episode 2. So if you have not seen episode 1, highly recommend you check it out. And then I'm also going to put down below in the description box all the other episodes as they come out so you can watch all the videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.